Electronic custom fit hearing protection from the Because Life Gets Loud video series, brought to you by All Ears Hearing Products and Services, who remind you a custom fit is a perfect fit. Everything else is just a hassle. Hello, I'm Kevin. I'm the owner of All Ears Hearing Products and Services, and this is part of the continuing series of Because Life Gets Loud video series. At this time, if you have not already seen the introduction to custom hearing protection part of the Because Life Gets Loud video series, I encourage you to go do that now before you view this. If you have, well, welcome to this part of the Because Life Gets Loud video series, which is the electronic custom fit hearing protection part. Electronic custom earplugs are, well, they're the only way to go. That's all there is to it. These are magnificent little units. They fit in the ear, just like this. So they're not bulky. They don't get in the way. If you're out there doing sporting such things as skeet trap or really any kind of hunting sports. And, for what it's worth, these are essentially hearing aids that protect your hearing. They're classified as recreational devices, but they're 100% digital. All Ears Hearing Products and Services has a number of electronic options available for many applications, and all are 100% digital. And most are programmable. And we have these starting at $1,000 a pair, which might sound like a lot, but when you consider that all the technology in here is the same as any hearing aid, that would probably run you about 3 times as much. Again, these are all 100% digital. When you go up just a little bit more in price, they're programmable. So if you have a hearing test that you can, or your audiogram that you can provide, we can have this match so that you can use it if you have some moderate to mild hearing loss. These are absolutely remarkable and a must-have for shooting sports enthusiasts or those, again, with some loss that are looking for, with some hearing loss, who are looking for a much more affordable hearing enhancement solution, who may or may not also benefit from the hearing protection that these offer. And again, 100% digital. They process sound at 20,000 calculations per second. So they're just vastly superior to anything that was even around, say, 10 or 12 years ago. The technology just keeps getting better and better. But going back to the hearing protection aspect of it, these are rated around 24, 25 dB, which is great for outdoor shooting. Really anything above 22 is widely considered just fine for outdoor shooting. And needless to say, folks that use these definitely have the competitive edge over people who don't. And more people who are using these. So it's something where if you shoot to any extent, or where you really would like to be able to hear, especially upland hunters, waterfowl, these are just a must-have. Certainly, though, trap, skeet, it's just to be competitive. You really need these. Of course, here again, you can use the earmuffs, but they just are very bulky. They get real warm and uncomfortable, can affect your concentration. And these come with a 2-year warranty. The other ones that can actually be programmed to your audiogram or hearing test, they have a 3-year warranty with them. It's a 100% warranty. There's even you can buy extra, pay a little extra, and you can get a complete replacement on these. So it's really the way to go. You've got just a simple little door here that opens and you can put your battery in. It's a very common battery type. Otherwise, it just uses a volume control to turn it up and down. It's very simplistic that way, which is just very convenient. You really don't need a whole lot more. The ones that come a little more sophisticated, they have memory, which that can actually just isolate just speech frequencies for people who want to just kind of use these in like a noise, well, like in a restaurant environment, and then you push the button again and it just opens it wide up to the whole spectrum of frequencies. Speaking of that, just looking at these for people with mild to moderate hearing loss, these are great. I can't tell you how many people I've sold these to who've used them for hunting or competition shoot. They just keep them in, and they just stay in. I mean, they use these all the time for just everyday activities, nothing to do with shooting or hearing protection, because they are, again, essentially that's all they are, is hearing aids. And sometimes, first of all, there's two things I'd like to say real quick. If you stay with me on this. People think, well, my insurance will cover this. Well, not likely. In fact, I wouldn't even go there. And insurance doesn't cover hearing aids either. If it does, it's such a small amount, it's like, why bother? When you consider the savings you get with these versus, quote, hearing aids, the savings is way more significant with a pair of these, well, let's just call them shooters, electronic shooters, custom plugs. You're going to save so much more than you would ever get off the cost for insurance with any hearing aids. And again, to boot, you're protecting your hearing, which is just excellent. So the other thing about this is, with hearing aids, the instruments, first of all, have gotten so much more sophisticated. They're just vastly superior than the instruments of, say, 15, 20 years ago, that it really comes down to the cost. You're paying for what amounts to a mechanic that's had years of schooling to change your oil. An audiologist goes to, I think, about 8 years of schooling, and there's always the continued education. And audiologists certainly have their place. I mean, if diagnosis of middle and inner ear diseases and things that are, well, obviously fairly serious and complex, of course, to justify 8 years of school, I would think that and hope that that would be the case. But when it comes to most people having little mild to moderate hearing loss, it's a very common condition just caused from overexposure to noise and blast, where they've damaged their cochlea. And so, coming back to that analogy about the mechanic, most people just need a good hearing aid. And they don't need to pay all that extra, the cost that I pay somebody who's gone to school for years, that could do anything to your motor. Why pay the up cost for them to change your oil? They're still going to charge you the same per hour cost, but, well, let's face it, pretty much anybody can change your oil. That's the same way it is with these. So just to kind of set the record straight, or the table for this, you're just, well, it's just my opinion. You're kind of just throwing away your money in most cases if you decide to go with a hearing aid versus these, because these, like I said, these can do both. They can both enhance your hearing as well as protect your hearing. So anyway, that's pretty much the long and the short of it with custom electronic hearing protection, custom fit. And of course, All Ears Hearing Products and Services has several options with these, starting out at $1,000 a pair and then going up from there. And every option, like I said, is about a third to maybe half what it would be for their equivalent, which doesn't even protect your hearing. So anyway, that's that with that. I guess you kind of gotten an earful. I appreciate your time, and certainly would appreciate your business. Oh, that reminds me, I'm located in Portland, Oregon. So I, of course, serve the Portland surrounding area. But now I can also serve you no matter where you are in the country, because I can send you, I have to charge up front for this kit that actually has the syringe with it. It isn't just one of those crapshoot kits that you can find anywhere for $17 or $20. This actually has the most important part of the impression making process, and that's the syringe. Obviously, ideally, if you can get them done by a professional, that would be the way to go. But if you can't, we can certainly go this route. Give it a try. If for some reason you get the kit and it doesn't work out, I give 100%, every bit of your money back. But anyway, take the kit. I can ship it to you. If you buy the electronics, I can go ahead and after 60 days, I will refund your money on the kit. So you won't be out any pocket expense for that. But here again, these kits have the syringe, so we can get a real nice fit for them. And so no matter where you are in the continental US, All Ears now can take care of you and get you an excellent custom fit electronic hearing protection. And by the way, we have such a success rate with these that we virtually have no returns. And that's very good news, because not only do we not want to waste anybody's time, we know what we've got, it's a fantastic product, but secondly, there's no, if for any reason you decide these are just not for you, no problem. Within 30 days, you'll get 100% of your money back. The only thing you would be out in that case would be the cost of the kit, which isn't, I'll get to the prices actually on the website. But so you'd be out just a nominal amount just for that kit charge. But otherwise, there's no, quote, restock fee. Some places charge 15, 20, even 25% if you return these. Here again, we just don't have returns, basically, and so we don't go there. We don't even need to do that. So anyway, now I know you've had an earful. Thank you so much for your time. You can go to All Ears. You just go to allearsinfo.com. That's allearsinfo.com. And you can also reach me 503-775-9069. Again, that's 503-775-9069. And we are going to be putting on an 800 number. By the time you see this, I'm sure the 800 number will be there. So you can get a hold of us that way. And, well, if you've already seen the introduction video, you know All Ears stands behind their products, start to finish. Every product we have, every custom fit product we have or make, from the very material we use in making the impressions of what we send you with the kit to the end product, is all 100% made in the USA. Not just parts of it, components, it's all American made, which is, of course, well, to me that's huge. There are some, well, I won't even go there. But well, again, I'm Kevin, the owner of All Ears Hearing Products and Services, reminding you, a custom fit is a perfect fit. Everything else is just a hassle. Thank you. Well, I'm Kevin Wolf, and on behalf of All Ears Hearing Products and Services, we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. All Ears Hearing Products and Services, custom fit hearing protection. Custom means comfort. Everything else is just a hassle. Serving Greater Portland since 1999.